Pintail, tallow shave soap in the Braford 2.1 base. Pintail is the second release in the Cajun Blade Drake collection, built around modern, seasonal scents that stay rooted in what Eric knows best: the woods, swamps, and bayous of the South. The Drake line is about real places and real experiences. Early mornings, wet ground with lines, open water, but it's not about trying to smell like dirt and trees. It's about taking that lifestyle and turning it into something clean, smooth, and damn good to wear. This one comes in fresh and green, then settles into something deeper, warm, smooth, and just a little dangerous. Clean without being soft. Masculine without being loud. The kind of scent that doesn't try to fill a room, but works when someone gets close. Pintail opens with a crisp citrus bite and a touch of spice, rolls into a green body with fig and pepper sitting underneath, then dries down into warm woods, amber, and tobacco with just enough sweetness to keep it interesting. It stays on you, not loud, just right. Top scent notes of bergamot, sage, and cardamom. Middle scent notes of vetiver, orris, lily of the valley, black pepper, and green fig. Base scent notes of sandalwood, amber, tonka, oud, vanilla, ambergris, and tobacco. This is in the Cajun Blades Braford 2.1 base, an elite luxury shave soap built the way it's supposed to be built. Triple fat loaded with tallow, duck fat, and lanolin, backed with a double raw butter stack. Heavy on tallow on purpose. This isn't some light, airy, whipped nonsense. This is dense, rich, and built to give you a completely different experience. This is a Yaki shaving brush. This particular model is a Yaki Caramel Cat's Whisker shaving brush. It's a popular synthetic brush recognized by its distinct, warm-toned, glossy, caramel-colored resin handle. It is designed for both face and bowl lathering, offering a high-performance alternative to badger hair. The knot diameter most frequently found are 24 millimeters or 26 millimeters, with some versions having a 28 millimeters knot, just like this one here. The loft size is commonly 55 millimeters to 60 millimeters tall. The synthetic knot on this brush is known as the cat's whisker tuxedo knot. The handle material is made of high-polished caramel-toned resin with a height of 65 millimeters to 68 mm, and a weight is approximately 102 grams. The knot often features ultra-soft tips with a firm, high backbone feel. The cat's whisker or tuxedo knot is known for being soft on the face, while providing excellent backbone to create a quick, thick lather. This synthetic knot is popular for being low maintenance and fast drying, making it ideal for daily use and travel. This brush has an ergonomic, durable handle with a unique and beautiful shape. It is vegan friendly, only using cruelty-free synthetic material, and this is Nick's favorite brush for testing out soap bases.
Well, hello everybody. So the Cajun Blade Pintails is what I have here. I just want to say right off the bat that I think we're going to be here for a little bit, because this soap has taken quite a bit of water already, and it hasn't even started yet. It hasn't even started, and it's already. The first time I used this, this is his new Braford 2.1 soap base, and the first time I used this base was with Dude of Oud, I believe. And yeah, this is a spectacular base. And I almost forgot how good it was until I started lathering it up again right here. I loaded the brush for 20 minutes. I mean, look at that brush already. 20 minutes. What am I saying? Look at me. I'm already messing up. You guys know me. I always do. 20 seconds. I loaded it for 20 seconds. And yeah, it's just crazy. I keep adding water, and it just keeps getting absorbed into the soap, and it's really taking its time to do its work. This soap, right off the tub, it is a tallow-based soap. It is his Braford 2.1 base, so you know it's got the duck fat and the tallow, the lanolin. So what I did was, you're never supposed to judge the soap off the tub, right? You just should never do that. But we always do, right? The first thing we do when we get a soap is we pop the lid and we put our noses to it, and we're like, oh, you know, it smells so good. Or, you know, then we start trying to pick up the scent notes, and, you know, we're really not supposed to do that. You really should bloom the scent notes in your lather. And then that's when you really get what the scent is doing. But like I said, we're all guilty of it. We all pop the lid right away and we try to judge it right off the tub, which it's really not a fair assessment, because you're going to get something different from the tub than you are from when you bloom it. And it always gets better. I've only had one soap that got worse as you bloomed it, and that was shave soap that I got off of Amazon called Faria. It was very smoky, very burnt. And yeah, my wife actually made me go and get in the shower, take that stuff off when I put it on. When I shaved with it and I put the splash on. But so this Pintail right here is Eric's second release in the Drake series. His first one was Woody, which I still need to get. I got that one. I need to get it and do a shave with it. Whoa, I'm dropping everything over here. And yeah, dropping soap already too. And this is so good. The scent notes are blooming already, and yeah, it is so good. So in the description, it said it opens with a crisp citrus bite and a touch of spice. I don't get the citrus. My nose don't get the citrus at all, but I do get the spice, and it is very, very, very nice. I really dig it, man. Yeah, it's just beautiful, beautiful. The top scent notes are bergamot, sage, and cardamom. And to be honest with you, by themselves, I would not know what those scents smell like. Actually, I'm lying, because I'm smelling this soap. It smells like this soap, and it smells very beautiful. I keep getting it in my mouth, and I keep tasting it. And what I'm getting from the taste of the soap is like it's not a cologne scent. It's more like a perfume scent. I believe this is a unisex scent. I don't know. I usually play around with the aftershave, and I didn't this time. I just got everything prepared to come and do this shave. Usually I'll put the aftershave on at least once. A lot of times I do it a couple of times, but I didn't do it this time. I just got everything prepared and came in here. Now we're shaving with it, and yeah, this stuff is blowing up, man. Very, very impressed with it. This Yachi brush that I'm using here, I like to use this one. This is my favorite one for testing bases. Well, I just learned that, right? And but for being a synthetic brush, man, it's got some serious, serious backbone, which I can splay it out and I could really work it, or like up here by my ears, I could let off of that. And yeah, it's just for me, it's a perfect tool that I could use because I'm very familiar with it. And yeah, I can use it. I can go hard, I can go soft with this soap, and yeah, I'm able to test this base out really good. Any base of any soap, I can test it out really well with this brush. Yeah, look at that. That's barely hanging on there. Just get it on our face. And yeah, it's just this is awesome, man. This is awesome. So it's got middle notes of orris, vetiver, lily of the valley, black pepper, and green fig. I think I get that fig, and there's just so much soap here. Honestly, this is like the first time I think I'm having a hard time controlling it, because look at that brush. And this is a big giant brush, man. I mean, you could tell, look at the size of this brush, and look at what's on my face, and look what's on the brush. And it's not ready yet. And in my opinion, I'm sure a lot of guys were saying, yeah, go ahead, you can shave now. And you can, the performance is there. But man, we have to get the best we can out of these soaps, right? We got to push them to the limit. You have to. Not just for science, but because these artisans spend, I've said this before, these artisans spend so much time in R&D doing the best they can with these soaps. So in my opinion, it doesn't do them justice to just throw it on your face and start shaving right away. Enjoy the fruits of their labor, of what they're doing. I think that's the best compliment you can give these artisans, is pushing their base to the limits, seeing how much water they can take before they break down, and just playing with them, getting yourself very familiar with them. I'm going to get a lot of this soap off my neck here. There's so much soap here. Rinse my hands off. Yeah, so there's actually so much soap here that, look at that. I'm going to have to go a little soft here because I'm pushing it off of my face. I'm pushing it off of the brush. And I'm going to start making a mess. And I don't want to waste any of this. This is 20 seconds. This is 20 seconds of loading the brush. I had it loaded before I started the video. But that's what this is, 20 seconds. And it's just, yeah, like I said, I've used this base before. And I almost forgot how great it was. You know what's funny about this soap is I was looking at the, oh, there it goes again. Dropped another big giant glob there. I was looking at the artwork on the cover, the sticker of the tub, right? And I was like, what? It just amazes me how these artisans get inspired to make their soap. So I messaged Eric and I'm like, Eric, what inspired you? What made you take the Northern Pintail and inspire you? Whoa, look at that. It's just falling all over the place. And inspired you to make a shave soap from this Pintail duck. And he says, well, I asked him, right? And then I was like, well, maybe I should go over to the sales page and read the sales page. And I read the sales page. It's basically right there, you know. So I messaged him again, even before he could answer. And I was like, never mind, bro. I'm asking all these silly questions all the time. I'm constantly messaging him and asking him questions. And I'm like, I could have figured it out if I would have just went to the sales page. But Eric don't care, man. He's such a cool guy. He answered me anyway, you know. He just got so much patience and so selfless with his information. He was like, yeah, you know, I love the outdoors and I love hunting. I love hunting ducks. I love hunting deer. And that's what gave him his inspiration, which is completely amazing to me, because getting this scent and building something like this just out of the experience of hunting and spending time in the outdoors is just amazing, you know. I could never do that. Those guys are definitely special. I could never do that. So let's check these peaks. What do these peaks say? Oh man, that is so nice. Oh yeah, I could pull that peak way out there. Yeah, this is ready. This is ready. And it feels so slick on my face. I was going to get a light and I was going to shine it on my face so you could see the hydration, because my lighting doesn't really show the hydration. But look at that on my face, and look at this on the brush. It's just like layers upon layers. It just looks like cake frosting, to be honest with you. So I'm going to put this to the side right here. Get my little towel here from my razor. And what I have right here is I have the Artist AC Shavette. This is a commissary style Shavette. Yeah, I got a lot of that soap in my mouth, and I can taste perfume. It doesn't taste bad, but I can taste perfume, not cologne. But we'll see what the aftershave says, because I haven't put the aftershave on. The aftersauce, I'm sorry. Yeah, aftersauce. So I've got a Feather Super Professional inside of here. Not using the Pro Guards anymore. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. So let's come right over here and let's see what happens here. Man, super slick, man. That's some of the slickest stuff you can get, man. I'm telling you, stuff is amazing. And I got my towel all messed up here, so we're gonna keep going here. Okay, so these scent notes that this soap has, I'm not an expert in scent notes, but I don't get any of them scent notes. You know, the sandalwood, the amber, the oud, the vanilla, the ambergris, the tobacco, I don't get any of it. So what I'm thinking is that all of it is just combined so evenly and so perfect that it just makes, it all meshes together and makes this beautiful, beautiful scent. I can't pick one out from the other. I'm sure you can. I just can't. Man, this Pro Guard is just mowing my whiskers down. No problem. Awesome. Good blade, good soap, good shave. Oh, you know what? I let my, I don't know if you could tell, but it's getting kind of dry in my mustache area. I'll get some shave soap on there. Let it hydrate and we'll hit that area. That's just super slick, man. That's just good stuff. I think Eric is converting all of his soaps over to his Braford 2.1 soap base. And if you guys don't know yet, Eric's got a new home as far as his products are concerned, where he's offering his products. He's getting away from Etsy, and he has his own store. He has his own website where he's selling his products, and it's the CajunBladesStore.com. And he is able to offer gift cards. Not only is he able to offer gift cards, but he is offering gift cards. So that's really cool. I think on Etsy, you were able to purchase gift cards for Etsy itself, not for, certain stores. Just, yeah. Man, I'm feeling really clean right now. This soap is working wonders with this razor here. All right, I'm going to move my towel here. A lot of soap, a lot of whiskers. So let's lather up again. I was going to rinse off to see where we're at, but yeah. Let's just keep going. Look at this soap here. That's insane. It's like as thick as house paint, man. Beautiful. Still dropping stuff over here. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna get some water on this soap. A little bit more. And let's agitate it and see what it does. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just blowing up, man. Yeah, that is awesome. Awesome stuff. Add a little bit of water, it just comes right back to life. Groovy. All right. That's great. Plenty of soap there. Plenty of soap here. Oh yeah, beautiful. So I'm going to get this razor. I'm going to rinse my hands off real quick. I'm going to get this razor and I'm going to dip it in the water just to get it hydrated. And then we're going to go against the grain here. Man, I really dig these blades. Really, really good blades. Rinse my hand off. Got a lot of soap on my hand here. I want to switch hands. Yeah, the last blade I used also was super professional, but I had quite a bit of shaves on that blade, and it was actually quite dull. But the last time I used a Pro Guard, I was like, yep, I got to rinse this razor off because it's super, super slick. I got soap all over the place. Yeah, the last time I used a Pro Guard, I was like, no, it's just, that thing was just so dull, man. I was like, yeah, not doing that. All right. Yeah, this thing is super, super slick. So I'm actually going to get the towel and I'm going to dry this guy off a little bit because it is super slick. The residual on this soap is just insane. And I've got it on the razor and it keeps sliding. So, all right, hydrate my mustache area a little bit. Yeah, the residual is just insane. The new base sure does make a difference, I'll tell you what. All right, so I know I got my trouble area here, so I'm just gonna lather that up real quick and just hit that because I know once I rinse off, I'm gonna have to come back there anyway. All right, so now I got to move my towel because it's all full of whiskers and soap again. I'm going to rinse off and oh wow, I really don't have anywhere to. Well, no, I'm lying. I got a little tiny bit right here, maybe a little bit right there. So see over here. Nope, I'm good over here. Good on my mustache area. All right, so just right here. and right up here, which are my trouble areas. So can't get disappointed about that. Everything else is really, really good. So groovy. All right. Perfect. All right. That's gravy. I'm going to rinse off really good here. All right, I'm rinsed off pretty good there. I actually had to work pretty good to get all that residual off my face, and I still haven't gotten it all off yet. Just such an amazing soap. I got my Allen block here, my Shave Nation Allen block. I dipped it in the water. Go over my face because I do have some weepers here. And a little bit of stinging where the weepers are at, but other than that, really not much to talk about. So I'm going to get this on my face here and get rinsed off and get dried off pretty good here. And get to the best part of the shave, the after sauce. All right, I'm rinsed off pretty good there. So we're going to take this after sauce. I've got it in this beautiful little bottle here. If you could see, yeah, you can clearly see that right there. It definitely separates. So you do want to take it and just shake the snot out of it. Get it all incorporated really well, just like that. You see it's all incorporated, and we'll pop this cork here. Nice and easy. And then it's got a really big hole there. So I'm just going to cover it up with my thumb there, and then we're going to get some just like that. Oh, that smells good. Whoa, that seemed to absorb right into my skin, like instantly. I'm going to get some more. So I'm going to cover up that hole, and then we're going to get a little bit more here. This smells good. Oh yeah. Well, that made my face feel so good, feel so smooth, and oh wow. Some of these products are just so amazing, man. Wow, that smells so good. That's definitely a unisex, but man, I think the description said it was masculine. I can get that. I can get a small little hit of that masculine, but I think a woman could use this too with no issues. Oh, that is gorgeous, man. I am super happy with that. That smells so good. Man, I'll tell you what. This stuff is amazing. Yeah, the performance, the scent, everything about it. The cushion, yeah. I am thoroughly impressed with this soap. Really, really good soap. So he's got it available on his new site, the CajunBladesStore.com. So yeah, I mean, don't sleep on it, man. This is really, really good stuff. Go out and get yourself some. You won't be disappointed. So anyway, guys, that's my review of the not Northern Pintail. That's what the duck is. The Pintail shave soap, which is the second installment in the Drake series. Can't talk. Yeah, this is phenomenal stuff. I'm going to do Woody next, which I probably should have done Woody first, right? But, you know, I like to do shit backwards sometimes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here, brother. So good to see you. So anyway, hey, you guys take care of yourselves. You hear? God bless.